Yes, you're listening to Asheville FM at WSFMLP 103.3 Asheville. I'm your host, DJ Liontree. This is Alkebulon Deep Roots Revive-All. Welcome aboard. You're listening to Asheville FM at WSFMLP 103.3 Asheville.
Know this. When it comes to niceness, Liontree sound, rinse it every time. Nice and clean. Article. Inner your physical. Selector. Bless them.
And being on the radio, I've had the opportunity to talk about this. You know, it's one thing to have it in life where you live it, but it's another thing to allow others to think about it and embrace themselves and learn to love themselves. So that makes it so that, and you can feel it when they love themselves.
Go ahead.
You do. You can feel it because oh man, this is exciting. I am so excited to be here. Thank you. This is a part of loving yourself, because you do things and you involve yourself with people who are doing things to make it a better world. I've been doing my radio show. I was attacked in the first year twice from behind, so I'd never seen the faces. All I saw was the boots and the man and the helmet. So I don't know who the people are who touched me, slammed me, carried me, tried to keep me from getting the medical attention in New York. Previous to that, the federal police had attacked me twice on the Parkway. So I know about racial profiling where we are now, because their idea was that they were trying to make sure the Parkway was safe.
What is it to decolonize the church?
Yeah, well, I think it depends on who you ask, but since you're asking me, I think it begins with what our now ancestor, Reverend Nelson, referred to as truth. And it's not just truth-telling to power, but it's also telling the truth about who we are and how we got here as particularly the Christian church. Because I think the Christian church is undergirded.
So long, we are waiting on the black starlight. The black starlight.
Yes, original vision and work of Marcus Messiah Garvey, the Black Star Liner shipping line.
He gave me a just introduction about deep roots here in Asheville. We're about 5 generations in. I've built my life in social justice work. I currently have a consulting firm called Change the Rubric, which is the manifestation of bringing my gifts forward. You know, I've heard it said that, like, the mission of our life, I'm paraphrasing now, the mission of our lives is to figure out our purpose, and the purpose of our lives is to give it away. So what I do now is just give away all the things that I've learned over the years of being a native here in Asheville, working in social justice realms and healthcare, nonprofits, doing capacity building, government work, and really being a mom and being an open listener and learner to life itself, and just giving that back in whatever capacity that I can. Colorism does exist everywhere. However, not every country has been developed with a system of oppression such as the United States, and so it's important to get out to see to see other cultures and how other things are done, so we can imagine and bring ourselves to a place where we can see and think bigger based on different perspectives. And so
once I have herbs, I reach a certain roots, a certain foundation. And boy, I love my foundation in a deep root sound for sure. Boy, when it come for deep roots, I draw for Liontree. I tell K draw for Liontree. I tell K draw for Liontree.
Yes, I'm here.
All right. What time is it in the world, would you say, today?
I will say it touches my heart to speak of the feminine spirit. It touches my heart to speak of light being ushered in, right? And I keep talking about this shadowy aspect because it seems like everything we hide collectively, some of the darker parts of ourselves, is up in full view. And it's kind of like all the things that were hidden are now bubbling up to the surface, to be examined, to be acknowledged. And atonement, acknowledgement is the first step to atonement.
Little bit more about that, because that's not something we learn in church necessarily or philosophy. How do we pray with our future selves? How do we choose a timeline that's up ahead? And so like the full moon and the new moon, and if you have your drumming circles or you have your sacred circles, it's a dropping in time. This is the time. What time is it? It's time to live from the inside out, where in these past decades, our living was programmed by the external. Now our living must be from the internal. We must go in. We must find more stillness.
Yeah, from the thundering shores of Ghana to North Carolina, man with the golden finger. Run for cover, deep root sounds taking over.
And so it was just really hard. I really needed in my life at that time before I moved here to slow down and to really get in touch with this good earth. And
Ashe, ashe. And so shout out also to the Reparation Commission members who, through the past 3 years, along with city and county staff, really stepped to the charge of trying something new. We were building the plane as we were flying it, sometimes crashing it, but rebuilding again.
Rising up the fire to cleanse the earth and the spirit. Respect. We loved having him here at Ralak many years ago, and grounding with I&I. Love, 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 love. As the battle get hot.